That's right. Guys, so much has been happening. So much, in fact. All I'm focused on right now is getting this car running and trying to make it to the track. So, like I said, lots been happening in the background. Believe it or not, I don't know if you guys watch all my videos, but if you notice that the car is actually flipped around. Hey, calm down. That's actually because it actually went away for about a week, because if you guys watched my last video, you guys know we got a new turbo. Well, that turbo needed to be all hooked up, turbo kit needed to be readjusted, some new fabrication needed to happen, and guess what? Well, that shit happened, and she's back, and everything's done. So it's pretty much on me to hurry up and finish the last little bit of things so that we can get a first start on this thing. So I figured I would go ahead and kind of show you guys what all's happened, what we're working on, and kind of just go from there. Kind of got to the point to where I felt like a lot of my content was just not really camera worthy, I guess, in a sense. A lot of really tedious stuff, just stuff that I don't think makes great content, in my opinion. Stuff that I actually hate doing and it takes forever. But there's only a few things left to do. So let's go ahead and show you guys what exactly is going on, and hopefully you guys like it. So here we go. Redid the engine harness. We had to wire in everything for the ignition coils. We had to wire in everything for the CAN bus, the new wideband, and replumb everything, new breather lines, whole new turbo kit, things like that. But I took it all on myself, and it's been quite the process, I will say that. But like I said, it's all together. Hopefully in this video, you guys will get to see a first start. I'll go ahead and go over what exactly we're doing when it comes to configuring the M-Tron as well. We got a whole bunch of new pressure sensors, analog sensors, like coolant pressure, back pressure, stuff like that, that we need to get worked into the M-Tron as well. That's all gonna help us with data for tuning. So stay tuned, and hopefully we see some good results here. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I know it's been a long way to deal, but we're finally there, and just in time for the race season. So let's go. All right, guys, here goes nothing. We got everything hooked up. Now it's just time to hook up the battery. I'm scared. Well, no sparks, that's a good sign. Okay, got that hooked up. Let's go ahead and hook this bad baby up, since we're gonna be spending some time on the ECU. Okay, so this has got 12.3. Let's just go to charge and maintain. Standard. Battery charger's on. And we are ready to go on the M-Tron. I don't see any power with the car on yet. So let's grab this guy here. And then this is our tuning cable. So now that's plugged in. And we'll see what we can do here. All right, guys. Definitely not the night that I was hoping for, but it is what it is. So big shout out to my tuner, Travis, for doing all this. We went ahead and we chased down an issue with the ECU because it was not powering on. Spent a whole hour diagnosing with multimeter, all kinds of stuff to try and figure it out. And finally, what we were cautious about was potentially shorting something out, and there was one wire that could potentially be the culprit. And we were just trying to get our ducks in the row, service manual, all kinds of stuff, looking, trying to make sure that by hooking it up, we were gonna be good. Luckily, we were able to hook it up and everything's working fine. Now, what did happen though, is our fuel pump kicked on and our 10-gallon-a-minute fuel pump kicked on. And for some odd reason, it kicked on and it stayed on, and I didn't tighten any of the fittings or lines coming out of the fuel pump. And we drained about a gallon and a half of fuel right into the trunk, all over the shop, big old pool. Still smells like fuel. As you can see, I've got the door open, just trying to let air out. Then we kind of figured that some of the things that I did for the coil wiring as far as relays go, I had 2 relays, 1 per bank, and we're just gonna go ahead and simplify that and just do 1 coil for all 4, or 1 relay for all 4 coils. I went ahead, I've already did that wiring fix. He did go in and do a bunch of stuff with the ECU as far as configuring some things go. He configured the secondary injectors, handful of other things, but it was starting to get pretty late and we decided to call it a night. So he's gonna spend probably either tonight or tomorrow adding some of those things into our base map, and we're gonna reconvene tomorrow. Now, honestly, everything other than that seemed to be fine. We are getting signal from the ECU. The car lights up, does everything it's supposed to do. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil in this bad baby, and we're gonna see if we leak there either. Now, we did get fuel pressure, I will say that. Even though our fuel system leaked like a sieve, or basically like a fire hose just being unleashed, we did know that it did get fuel pressure. So that's a good sign, definitely a good sign. Now, don't have any oil in it, so I'm gonna do that before I leave, and we'll just go ahead and reconvene tomorrow. Don't know if this video will be just 1 video or if we'll continue into another one, but yeah, the joys of starting a car. Honestly, a lot of things go wrong. It's not an exact science, and it's not something that typically you get on the first try. So, appreciate you guys watching. Thanks. We'll catch you guys later.